to me.
Welcome to wrestlerant HD. We are hours away from the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania. If you're not excited and you're a professional wrestling fan, you need to go to the doctor. You might be sick or something. This is the show that tells you everything you need to know about professional wrestling and maybe some stuff they don't want you to know. But that's why I'm here. That's why you're here, to get what you want to hear, not what they want you to hear. I'm your host, Angelo Demetrius, and before we get things rolling, I'd like to say hello to my friends watching in the Ukraine, Dobry Dean, and I'd like to say hello to my good friends, Casey and Jen Showalter. Thanks for watching. Now, we're going to get the ball rolling. Look, right away, I want to say that I understand it's a promotional week. I understand that WWE wants to sell as much of their candy to you as they possibly can. I mean, look, my problem is that through the whole week, instead of having great wrestling entertainment, you get promo after promo after promo after promo after promo after promo, and then the matches to boot aren't even that great. That is WWE's way of saying, hey, we're giving you a huge show at the pay-per-view. Why give you anything right now? That's one of the things that I miss about World Championship Wrestling. Not afraid to give you a tremendous show before the pay-per-view. WWE used to be the same way. Anybody remember the WWF? Well, I do. WCW would give you a phenomenal show at the pay-per-view, but before that, they would make sure you had a show that made you wish you were at the pay-per-view. WWE doesn't really do that anymore. No, what they specialize in now is more, hey, we got you. We know you're coming. See you when you get there. The show will be there waiting on you. Now, let's move on to something important. Not that it all isn't important right here on wrestlerant HD, but let's talk about that awful promo between The Rock and John Cena. Not much to talk about, eh, boys? Already talked about it all. Already did all the promos you're going to do face-to-face next to the Rocky statue, saying all the wordy-dirts that WWE will let you say. Well, we understand as fans what's really going on. Everything slowed down. It got a little weak. That's terrible. Days before the pay-per-view, you should do and say something explosive that makes us go, oh man, if I don't buy this, I'm going to be the single biggest loser on the planet. Rock, I'm especially disappointed in you, because even if John Cena didn't just bring it as good as he could have, you could have brought it even better. Hey, I'm not saying you haven't already done a great job, Dwayne, but I am saying this. This wrestlerant HD host expects more from participants in professional wrestling than some watered-down promo that Vince said you had to do. Dwayne, don't be afraid to live on the edge in professional wrestling again. And by the way, bring back the sunglasses. I mean, you're definitely The Rock, but I just feel like you're more The Rock when you got the people's shades on. Alright. Let's talk about the Hall of Fame injustices. Now, I'm going to hit this right on the nose. First of all, I want to touch home base about the Four Horsemen. Listen, the original Four Horsemen have been, are and always will be, in this professional wrestling fan's mind, probably most of you watching, one of the greatest original Four Horsemen. Let me say them by name. Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, and the one that the WWE refuses to induct into their Hall of Fame, Ole Anderson. Anderson is one of the original members of the Four Horsemen. Where would the Four Horsemen be without Arn and Ole Anderson, the Minnesota Wrecking Crew? Nowhere. Shame on WWE and Vince McMahon for excluding Ole Anderson from the Hall of Fame. Oh, and before I get to anything else about the Hall of Fame, did you know that if you go to a Hall of Fame induction ceremony, if you go to the proceedings, then as a fan, you are not allowed to chant? Did you know that there's required dress wear for you to enter the building as a fan? Here's what I want you to do. There's nothing you can really do about it now, but if you plan on going to WrestleMania next year like I do, and you want to be there at the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, here's what you need to do. You need to inundate the WWE and Vince McMahon, Triple H, whoever is in charge, with letters, emails, phone calls, as much as you can, and tell them, listen, let the fans be fans. If we want to chant Triple H stinks, we're going to chant Triple H stinks. If we want to chant Vince McMahon sucks, we can chant Vince McMahon sucks, or John Cena, whatever your pleasure. But part of being a professional wrestling fan is being able to say what we want to say when we want to say it. And oh, in case you haven't forgotten, Vince, it's also part of our American First Amendment rights. Who's proud to be an American here? I know I am. Now, I want to touch on something else very important in the Hall of Fame that I believe was an injustice this year. I believe it was a huge injustice that the Macho Man Randy Savage was not added to the WWE Hall of Fame this year. Okay, listen, I'm not saying it was wrong for you to add Yokozuna. I think Yokozuna is deserving of it, but I mean, come on. Yes, he's been World Wrestling Federation champion, but so has the Macho Man Randy Savage. And let me see, what else has Yokozuna done that we can truly remember? Oh yeah, that's right. He got slammed by Lex Luger on the USS Intrepid. But you don't have to take my word for it. I wonder what the Macho Man would say about it.
His body slammer around the world won everybody's vote. It almost knocked the hole right through the bottom of the boat.
See, that's the way things happen in the WWE. The guy that really deserves something, well, he doesn't get it. Just ask Sid Justice. Just ask Lex Luger there. Just ask, well, never mind. There's a litany of guys like that. But what I want to say is, while Yokozuna is definitely deserving of a spot in WWE's Hall of Fame, next year at Madison Square Garden, at the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, WWE, you had better do something spectacular for the Macho Man Randy Savage and his family. The two-time World Wrestling Federation champion and one-time WCW heavyweight champion deserves better than what you did this year. And I want to say right away that if you don't know that I'm proud of Ron Simmons being a part of the Hall of Fame, something's wrong with you. I'd like to say it if I didn't already say it. I probably did, but hey, I'm a Ron Simmons fan. Ron, congratulations. Now, you're watching America's #1 professional wrestling rant show. We aim to inform. We will definitely entertain. You're watching Wrestle Rant HD. Don't you go anywhere.
Designed especially for you, Triple H. Oh yes, Triple H. How we have waited for you for so long here at the experience the fullness of the Undertaker's wrath, you, Triple H, will know what it is to face destruction at the hands of the demon of Death Valley. Oh yes, you will know what it is to suffer at the hands of death itself. Your wife will not help you this time, Triple H. Oh no, Vince McMahon will not help you. For you see, my Undertaker has a very special destiny for you. For you and your whole career. Let me remind you, Triple H, of what my Undertaker is capable of doing. Let me remind you of what he did to you the first time. Oh yes, Triple H. It happened before, and it will happen again. The Undertaker will destroy you. Your wife cannot help you, Triple H. Vince McMahon and the greatest writing staff in the world cannot help you. Shawn Michaels cannot help you. You will know what it is to be buried alive inside a demonic structure known as the Hell in a Cell. Your time is now, Triple H. Your time is now. Oh yes. Oh yes.
It's WrestleMania! Live on pay-per-view! Call your local cable operator or your satellite provider. Tell them you want to be a part of the largest spectacle event ever televised! WrestleMania! I'd like to order WrestleMania. Yeah, this Sunday. Yes, this Sunday. Oh man, I can't wait. I'd like to order WrestleMania. What do you mean I can't order WrestleMania? What do you mean you're going to be at WrestleMania? You mean you're in Miami now? Wait a minute. How did you even answer the phone if I called the cable company? You know what? Don't rub it in, man. Some of us have to watch it on TV. Alright, look. I know where you work, dude. That is not... Hi. Welcome back to wrestlerant HD. WrestleMania. The single biggest event in professional wrestling. Ever. Is this Sunday, live, on pay-per-view. You would be a loser if you missed it. So don't miss it. Listen, I cannot wait for WrestleMania. Once in a lifetime, one time only. The Rock versus John Cena, the People's Champ. versus the Fruity Pebble. Triple H for the third time versus The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell. Who will come out the winner? Will it be Triple H? Will it be The Undertaker? Look, folks, I gotta be honest with you. I don't even know. When it comes to John Cena and The Rock, I don't even know. CM Punk and Chris Jericho? Hopefully CM Punk. Listen, the great thing about WrestleMania is it can sometimes be unpredictable. Sometimes you may not know what WWE has up their sleeve. For instance, the WrestleMania press conference on a Saturday. WrestleMania press conference on a Saturday. Hey, that means this show will go head to head with the WWE. I wonder how this show can beat WWE's ratings on YouTube. You can make that happen. Because the reason this show is America's #1 professional wrestling rant show, it ain't because of me. It's because of you. And you can make this show bigger than the WWE press conference. Hey, I'm not saying don't watch the WWE press conference. What I am saying is this. If you watch this show, you'll be informed and entertained. Listen, the WWE press conference is nothing more than a sell it to you now build up. It's their last ditch effort to make sure you call your local cable operator or your satellite provider to be a part of WrestleMania. Now, I think I just said that, but what I'm really saying is that the press conference is for you to sink your entertainment teeth right into their story. Well, I want you to buckle up. I want you to buckle down. I want you to get ready. I want you to hide the kids. Hide the children. Hide your Oreo cookies. I'm partial to those. Because WrestleMania is this Sunday. And yours truly is going to see it live on pay-per-view. You should too. If you can't order it, go to a friend's house. Go to a WWE hotspot if they're still around in your area. This is WrestlerAnt HD. And remember, if it has to do with informing you on professional wrestling or entertaining you, this is the place to be. For WrestlerAnt HD, I'm your host, Angelo Demetrius, saying, I hope to see you right back here next week on WrestleRant on YouTube, whatever video streaming source you watch WrestleRant HD through. See you at WrestleMania. Good. Bye, everybody.